What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the box office for this weekend. This weekend saw Alien Romulus debut as number one at $41 million this weekend, which is pretty good. It's the second best opening for the franchise, but I did think it was going to be a little bit higher. Most of the like Deadline, Variety, Hollywood Reporter, most of the big journalists in Hollywood were predicting around a $40 million opening, but the way the sales were going and some of the other outlets were calling it maybe 45 to 50. It ended up coming in under that. It's definitely not a disappointment by any means. It's still very good for the franchise, considering that it's like this Alien franchise has not had a big hit in a long time, and it's definitely better reviewed than some of the other Alien movies that have come out more recently. And so that probably contributed to it being better than most of them. It still fell below Prometheus, which is still the biggest opening of the Alien franchise at $51 million. But again, still a really solid opening. Deadpool and Wolverine saw great holds. It Ends With Us saw great holds. Let's go over to the top 10 and take a look at that. Obviously, Alien Romulus, $41 million, $41.5 million. And it actually debuted to about $108 million worldwide. So it was able to, there was a lot of money internationally for this film, specifically in China, where it did $25 million, which was way higher than the expected $15 million going into the weekend. And in second place, we have Deadpool and Wolverine. That movie has just done incredible. Held $29 million this weekend, just 46% drop. It's up to $545 million. And I think it is pretty safe to say at this point that it will pass Inside Out 2 domestically. Well, we'll see. It'll get really close. It depends how far Inside Out 2 continues to go. But I think at this very point in time, it's pretty safe to say Deadpool and Wolverine will most likely catch Inside Out 2 domestically. Not worldwide, but domestically it probably will. And this couple days ago, it became the biggest R-rated film in history, passing Joker. And that is just a massive achievement. But it's not really just that it beat Joker. It's by how much it's going to end up beating it that is just the most just insane to wrap your head around. Because Joker set an established record in Hollywood for R-rated films as the biggest R-rated film of all time. For Deadpool and Wolverine to take a record that is so historic and destroy it like it is, and do it in 4 weekends, and by the end of its run, it is going to have at least beaten it by, I would say, at least $400 million. Maybe more. It is absolutely destroying this record, and it will continue to just pound it deeper and deeper and continue to rise above all of the previous R-rated films in Hollywood history. So it's just continuing to dominate right now. It Ends With Us, $24 million, down 52%. That's really good because $24 million would have been great for this film's opening weekend. If the opening weekend for It Ends With Us was $24 million, that would have been very good. But it doing 24 in its second weekend is just absolutely incredible, and it's going to be up to $97 million domestically. And here's a little fun fact: there has never, only one time in Hollywood history has there ever been 2 films to release in August that both end up making over $100 million domestically. Only once has that ever happened. It happened in 2018, and then every other year in Hollywood history since 1998 has had one $100 million film domestically in August. And 2018 is the only year to ever have 2. It Ends With Us is going to probably do it tomorrow. It's either going to do it tomorrow or on Tuesday it's going to pass it, and that'll be our one. But then Alien Romulus is going to also pass $100 million domestically, probably within the next couple weekends, making it the second film in August to do so, and that's only the second time that's ever happened in Hollywood history. So that's really cool. box office is on fire right now. Like, yeah, it's crazy. Coming in at number 4 is Twisters, 9.8 million, a 35% drop. That film continues to do well, even though it is on digital now. The box office is not hindered by that at all whatsoever. So that's great for it. Coraline came out of nowhere and did $8.3 million. It's a 15th year anniversary re-release from Fathom Events. And it just decided to just make a bunch of money here. It's got like a 4-day frame, so tomorrow will probably, I think it's tomorrow's last day in theaters, right? And so that'll add some more money to the pot. That's incredible. I can't believe that movie did that well. Despicable Me 4 coming in at number 6 with $6 million, a 25% drop. Again, that film is on digital and it is still just doing really, really well. It's up to $340 million domestically, and it's up over $840 million worldwide. I said that film would probably end with about 850 million. It's going to go a lot farther than that. I don't know how much farther, maybe 880. It might catch 900 million. It will not make it to $1 billion, but it might catch 900 million if we're lucky. Trap coming in at number 7, 3.4 million, a 48% drop. The 48% drop is not great for it because, I mean, it only made 3.4 million. You know, a lot of people are like, you know, when something drops 48%, they're like, oh my gosh, it's a sub 50% drop. That's incredible. Yeah, but when you're making as much as Trap's making, a 48% drop is actually not that great. A great drop would be more like Inside Out 2 and Despicable Me have of like 35, 25% drops. When you're that low, usually you want to be doing better drops than 48%. So it's not doing that great. Inside Out 2 coming in at number 8, 3.2 million. It went down 34%. That film is up to $1.6 billion. Well, over that. It's like $1.62 billion now worldwide, and will catch Lion King to become the unanimously accepted biggest and animated film of all time, because it did pass Frozen 2, but some people do consider the Lion King remake, an animated film. So when it passes that, it will be the biggest animated film, and everybody will finally agree on it being that biggest film. And then number 9, Borderlands at $2.3 million. It dropped 73%. Guys, this is just bad. This is so bad because this film was so expensive to make. They spent like $115 million on it, and that's before marketing, and that's before all the theater cuts and marketing. It's ridiculous. This film is probably one of the biggest flops there's ever been in history. I mean, this is just absolutely ridiculous. It's up to $13.5 million domestically. There's no way this film is going to be like this is going to lose hundreds of millions of dollars for Lionsgate. And then coming in at number 10 is Stree 2 with $2.1 million new release. All right, so that is the top 10. And as we talked about, Deadpool and Wolverine passed Joker and Inside Out 2. Let's head over to the worldwide numbers here. And let's go into the all-time animated worldwide. Obviously, I don't think that the numbers considers Lion King an animated film, but as you can see, it is up to 1.625 billion. And if we go over to the all-time animated international, it just passed Frozen 2 internationally. It passed it domestically a couple weeks ago. It has now passed it internationally and is now the biggest animated film ever, domestically, internationally, and worldwide. So it is officially the biggest animation film of all time, everywhere. So that is extremely impressive for Inside Out 2 to be able to do that. This coming weekend, let's talk about that a little bit. This coming weekend, we have The Crow. That's the big release this coming weekend. And big release, it's definitely not going to be that big of a release. They're looking at probably like 7 million, like 7 to 11 million. So not great. I think Blink Twice probably do okay, maybe like $5-6 million. It looks very interesting. We'll be going to see it for sure. So yeah, guys, that's about it. So if you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe to support the channel, and comment down below if you think that Deadpool and Wolverine can pass Inside Out 2 domestically. It will not worldwide. It won't. I know a lot of people say it will. It is not It is not going to pass it worldwide, but it has a very good shot at passing it domestically. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.